What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime, bringing you another edition of Gundam Models. It is April 1st, 2011. It's been a little over, I would say, 3 months since I did a progress and news update video for quite some time. And considering that my lack of videos that I've released in these past 3 months has been kind of lacking, I have to apologize for that. These were troubling months for me. I had a lot of things to do, a lot of things I wanted to catch up. But as you all know, the weather has been a major factor here where I live. Work has been really tough. Making my kits took a little longer than I expected, and I've I kind of had some problems that I'm going to share with you now. But I've done other things as well. I've traveled. I've went to specific places to, pick up a few things. Made a very cool friend, of course. And now that the first quarter of the year is over, I'm now ready to focus on the next quarter, and this is going to be one of my most interesting quarters yet. Tomorrow is the Mosquitocon show that will be in Wayne, New Jersey. So for those of you who don't know where it is, it's in Wayne, New Jersey. Mosquitocon. I will put information in the bottom here, so that way if anybody here in New Jersey is going to attend, or just to attend to compete or attend just to watch, please feel free to come by. And if you guys see me, just chat with me, and we'll share some ideas. These two guys are not going to be at the show. You know what's going to be at the show, and I'll show it to you guys in a moment. But I'd like to talk to you about a few things first before we move on. So, first up I want to show you guys is this aircraft. You probably are saying, why haven't I finished this? Especially since it's already now 24 hours until the show. Well, I ran into an unfortunate snag that got me so frustrated. It's probably the reason why I probably didn't want to make any more videos in the first place. But as you can see here, the canopy is done. I was detailing it up, and I finally put the plastic part here for the in-flight display, especially the targeting system piece. And I was ready to put these two guys on when I noticed something. It broke. My canopy broke. I was livid when I realized that this part was broken. What's the point for me to put this on now? I went online looking for some sort of replacement of any type. I even went to my hobby store, thinking maybe they had some cool little ideas and things like that. But truth of the matter is, since this is just a pre-done mold, it's custom fitted for this. And the most logical answer that I've gotten from from the guy at the store was, you're gonna have to buy another kit of the same type, and then get this. As ridiculous as it may sound, he's absolutely right. So I'm gonna put this guy on hiatus, cover him up, make sure nothing's damaged, and put him away for another show. Now I'm going to have to purchase another kit of this type, of this brand also, because it's also a discontinued brand. But I will find it, and then that way I can get my canopy. So this is one of those life's little disappointments that you have to look at it in a different aspect. And after you finish punching your hand against the wall several dozen times, you realize now it's time to move on. Now, within these past few months, I've been doing a little traveling. That's probably the reason why you guys have noticed that there was a large gap on my videos. Normally when I release videos, I do, one at a time, one day at a time. But for certain things that were beyond my control, I couldn't adhere to a proper schedule. That was because a lot of things were happening. One of them was the fact that I went to California to visit family. I had very limited time there, and I wanted to make the most of the trip, but obviously family comes first. What time I did have, I used it to go to specific areas in Los Angeles area, northern part of the Los Angeles area, where I believe there were, some anime stores and hobby stores. Frankly, I was deeply amazed that it's pretty much affecting everywhere else where there's not that many not that many hobby stores to begin with. And the stores that I did try to find were either closed months before my arrival, even weeks. So you could pretty much see that the decline of hobby stores is starting to continue on in the U.S. I can imagine there are other places that many of you have probably suggested. Places in Florida, places in Washington, Texas, Arizona. It would be nice if you guys can shoot me and, comment on this video and let me know where there were some hobby stores in your area. And give me the names of it so I can take a look at that online. But in the meantime, let me tell you what I did find. Now, I was going to prepare to do a follow-up of another support video, support your local hobby store video. But some of these stores did not want me to do it. And I always ask permission first, and if they say no, I'm not going to force it. I will, of course, mention where I did go. And the first store that I went to, and I don't have a business card, unfortunately, with the store, is called Hobby People. They have a couple of, I think there's 2 or 3 stores out there, but one of them is near Stevenson's Ranch. So for you guys out there near the Stevenson Ranch area, you may want to check it out. Or do a search on Google, alright? But I went to the store, it had a lot of cool models. They do radio, RC, cars, planes, boats. They had a small section of Gundam kits. As a matter of fact, not that many master grades, they had a lot of high grades. But they even had a clearance section, and this is where I picked up at the clearance section. H.G.C.O.R.E Gundam Trans Am mode from the 00 Gundam series 2nd season. This one sold, I don't know if you guys can see this, for $16. 16 and a quarter. Good deal for this kit. Never thought I would find it at that price. I think you can probably find it around 20 bucks or something like that, but maybe the prices have changed. Another kit that I picked up to supplement with this guy was this guy. O Gundam type A.C.D, the SD version of this. I saw this and I said, you know what, this is kind of cool. It looks almost like the original, and it goes with my R2 SD kit as well. So that's a good haul right there. Then I went to another hobby store that closed. I wish I had the name of that store, and unfortunately I don't. And then next door to that, there was another hobby store that sold a lot of model kits. Again, they wouldn't allow me to record, but I did pick up one kit that I said, wow, this is really cool. I haven't seen this in a long time. It's this guy. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the name. I would like to refer to it as a pirate ship, or space pirate ship. But it's based off the anime series Captain Harlock. It was actually seen in the movie My Youth in Arcadia, for those of you who are Harlock fans. But this is a cool little ship model. It's very nice. It's only, I forgot how much, I think I paid 10 bucks for this. It says 18, but I did not, oh yeah, here it is, $9.99. So, for $10, this is not bad. That's not bad at all. I continued on to go to LA, and but I had to go visit somebody, and then it was getting late. There was only one place I could go, and that was in Chinatown. And I found a place called Anime Jungle. Do a search on Google for Anime Jungle in LA. There are 2 stores. There's a toy store version, and then there's a hobby store version. The hobby store had like clothing and CDs and mangas. Well, the toy store was basically Gaspon, Transformer kits, those little figures like I get with the like, you know, like these guys. And then I went there to check what they had. Again, they didn't want me to film. What can I do? But I did pick up a few things. First up was this guy. Gundam War card game, collectible card game. It was for $5, and I said, you know what? It's Gundam. Prime 92 actually told me about this. I should look into getting one of these. Speaking of which, guys, so if for those of you who don't know, Prime 92 built this kit, so go to her channel and check it out. But she told me to, you know, look into if I get my hands on it, and I said, you know what, for $5, why not? Pick this up, take a look at it later on. Then there was a table full of kits that were toys that were like 3 for $10, and there were parts and things and that I've never seen before and couldn't make heads or tail, you know, of what they are. But I did find a few things. These two are magnets. I think these are considered magnets from the yeah, Magnet Collection Real Mask from the Evangelion series. I got both the Type 1 and the Evangelion 00 prototype version and the test type. So I haven't popped them open yet, but I'll probably do it later on. And then the next kit, which was pretty cool, I may have the same thing as you guys know. I have this one. I got this guy, the H.G.C.O.R.E EX Plus kit, which is kind of like this one right here. Alright, put that on the side. And they only had they had like 20 of these, but the reason why they had 20 of these, because they're all selling this guy, the this armored or advanced version of the Terran, the one that the oof, my mind's a blank. I forgot what the name of that general was, but you guys get my drift. So I got this guy. So all three of these were $10. Now, I went to the hobby store version of this, and they had a lot of kits. But two things were kind of factoring the fact that I had all these kits and very limited luggage space, and I didn't feel like mailing. So I picked one kit that was suitable for my needs and was very, very unique and very, very affordable. And that is this. The Tactical Pod Regalt from the Super Dimensional Fortress Macross anime series. This is 1/72nd scale, not the 1/100 scale version of this. And I actually was thinking of getting the 1/100 version. But this kit is huge. And I think this is a re-release or a reissue of the kit. The price on this guy was $27. This was a steal. I've seen this kit roughly around 40, maybe 45, up to $50. But to get it at this price was a find. And I always did like this kit. So, by the way, this is a glued type kit. I don't know, well, I remember the 1/100 scale version that was glued. I don't know about this one. But this is a good haul. Getting this was a bonus. And getting some of the other kits were a good deal as well. So I'm glad that I got my hands on these guys. Alright, so with everything I have shown, of course, the one thing that I am preparing right now for the show is, of course, the high-grade Unicorn. Kept it on a little cellophane bag over it, making sure there was no dust on it. I gave it a little blast of air from my compressed can. I'm going to make sure none of the decals are sticking out. Give it another pass with another sealant on it, and then we'll go from here. I painted the bazooka. I'm waiting for it to dry, so it's going to be ready for tomorrow. So I'm pretty much ready to go with what I got. And there's a lot more I wanted to discuss right now, but we'll wait after the show because I have a lot of things to discuss. Especially somebody's been asking me a couple of questions about what I'm going to do next. So stay tuned for tomorrow for the New Jersey Mosquitocon show located in Wayne, New Jersey. Thank you again, and stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come.